Hey, what's going on, guys? You are back with me on another Obscure Mics, and today I've got the Sontronics Podcast Pro. For full disclosure, this is on loan to me from Sontronics to check this out, see if it's something I might consider rolling into the Back Row Fantasy Show podcast permanently. Maybe this is the mic that we all three use at some point. Who knows? I don't know. But let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, so it is a very nice looking mic. It is very, very light. Light as a feather. Light as a feather. And I do like the way it looks. It looks like, I will admit, it looks like a Rode pod mic, but a little fancier. Maybe fancier? Flashier. Looks like a Rode pod mic, a little flashier. Let's go ahead and get into some testing. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. I'll go ahead and rotate around to the side of the microphone to see what the off-axis rejection is like, and I'll come around to the front and then back around to the other side. And for the sake of knowing, I will unscrew this and turn it all the way around to the back so you can check it out again. Weird-looking grill. Back around to the front of my mouth. And when you get right up on the Sontronics Podcast Pro, this is what it sounds like when you get right on top the Sontronics Podcast Pro. Okay, so $150 US is what this runs. Man, I had really high hopes for this microphone because I am always on the lookout for, a podcast microphone, especially in this form factor, with its own mounting system. And I like the way this looks. I think it looks really good with this setup, really good with this rig. That being said, I am very on the fence about what I think of this microphone. I think it sounds, there's something I like about it a lot. It's not grainy up top. It doesn't have this like really high-end sizzle, but I've got to side with Bandrew at Podcastage that it also has this kind of hollow sound to it, or little nasally. In my headphones, I don't hear it as much, but when I listen back, I did a Back Row Fantasy Show podcast last night with my co-hosts. They use RE320s. The RE320s just sounded better, but that's not to say this sounds bad, because I don't think it sounds bad. It just sounds a little, it definitely makes me nasally. Definitely makes me sound like I have a cold. So my initial thoughts on it, someone that has a really deep voice that needs to be brought up a notch, I think, Barry White. This microphone would be good for Michael Clark Duncan. Really good for them. For me, I'm not so sure because I'm a little nasally sounding anyways, and this accentuates that. So while I don't believe it's a bad mic, I think it has a really smooth, nice tone to it, except on my voice. And Bandrew's voice is kind of similar to mine. It's a little bit nasally. Sorry, Bandrew. But I mean, it's just truth. Mine is too. I just don't think it sounds good on voices like ours. I've heard other videos online, and this thing sounds pretty good on those, on other voices. For me, the jury's still out. I'm going to listen in my car. That's kind of my testing ground because I have a really good stereo system, and that's how I like to hear what the mics sound like, because it's just, I enjoy podcasts in the car, and I think other people do too, and I'm a podcaster, so we'll see. I do love the way it looks. I am still considering keeping it if it sounds better in the car. I'm just not sure right now. I've got to go yellow light on it temporarily because I'm just so not sure. So it's been a while since I've sang. I need to do that more. I need to have more fun on the channel. So I was listening to my kids. My kids influence my music. Like, if I didn't have kids, everything that was soft, I'd be like, that sucks, bro. You got to keep rocking. But now I can totally be like, into the unknown, into the unknown. into the unknown. Ah. Damn right I did. All right. Podcast Pro mic, just not sure. Let me know what you think about it, because I really need to know. I actually really need to know what you guys think about it. It would help me out a ton. I mean, it's not going to sway my decision to buy or keep, but I just want to hear the reactions. I want to hear what you guys thought of this microphone. Gut Punch News already thought it sounded pretty good, kind of smooth. I think it sounds nasally. I'm just unsure. But it does have, there's things I like. There's things I don't. Why? Why do I have to be so torn? Why? I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you thought of it.